go people, this is the Anglesey Transport Museum. There's some of the old cars in, we'll show you around in a minute.
It's upstairs here, I think.
We'll get some footage of the cars and the bikes, and there's pictures. Yeah, we'll look at cars first and then we'll go and have a look at all these Airfix models. Wow, look at that. All them. Great collection there, people. I don't know what that jet is, it looks like an Harrier jump jet to me. Comment if I'm wrong. Look at that. It's a Morse car, Julie. It's a Jaguar. Is it a Mark II? Look at that. We've got it as a wedding car, look. I don't know what that one is. Is it an Austin? Morris? Is it a Morris 12, people? Wow, look at that. And that to me, that one there, people, look at the colour of that, it's gorgeous. What mech is that, Julie? Can you see? This one. It's a Pontiac. Look at that inside, people. That's luxury from the 50s and 60s, I'm sure. And it's a right-hand drive. It's an American car, but it's a right-hand drive, look, Julie. I don't even notice that, people. Look at that. Yeah, Pontiac. Look at that. And that there's a little Thames van. Again from my younger days. And you might remember this one, Kenneth. My dad had one. A Fordson E. I'll just put it up there, people, so you can read again. You can read it at your own time. Pause it and read it at your own time, if you will. But I'm not sure my dad had one of these. I think it was similar to this. We used to call it the old Trojan, but there you go. And what we've got here is an old Rover. Again, back in the day they were a luxury car. Engines were crap, but what is it, a Rover 3.5 V8, that one? Is that a Cambridge, Julie? Mind it, move up. It didn't. There was no plaque. It is an old Austin, but I can't win. Customatic. Austin Customatic. That's a Rover. A Rover P5. I'll come back so you get the full. There you go, people, look at that. Yeah, it's a Triumph Herald. There we go. And is that an Austin Maestro or a Montego? Maestro. Hey, they were crap. And that one there is a Ford Zephyr. That's the older model, because I have to step back so you can get a full picture. And that's the older model to the one down here. Zephyr and Zodiac, they were similar. And we're coming up to an old Norton. Is it an old 250 Norton? 1959 250 Norton. You know, get that plaque in, people, so you can read it at your own time. There you go. That's an old V8 Pilot, but look at that. Yeah. And people. Some beautiful old cars in here. I do like these museums, I do, automotive. And that's a Ford Sierra Codsworth, Julie. You can't step back far enough to get the old car in, people, I do apologise. But a lot of you youngsters will remember this one. You still see them on road today. Here's my hero, look at that. An old rally chopper. I'll just go down line with these people. What we got? What model's that, John? Is it
a princess?
A princess? Yeah, I don't know if you can see that one at corner, people, but I will get that one out way back round. I'll just get my wife in the picture. Yeah, look at old Vandenpla Princess. What year is it? 64.
They were made 64.
64 to 68 they were made. Yeah, that's an old Hillman Minx. My brother had one of these, the new model than that, but back in it was a late 60s model he had. A Humber. Old Humber. We've got it is, yeah. It's another old Rover, people. Yeah, look at that. And this one on the end is another Jaguar. Sorry, Phil, I don't know what that one is. I'll have a look at the front in a minute. It's I can't say, there's no name on it. Hey? Can't see what make it is, do you? Can't read out. But if you can make it out, people, comment on the let me go to the back and see if there's a label on. It's a beautiful old car. I'm sorry I can't get it all in, people. I can't step back far enough to get it all in. But no, there's no. I don't know what make it is. So if you know, just let me know, will you? And there isn't a plaque. There isn't a plaque on it. But nice old car. An old Royal Enfield. See, I tell you, there had to be a Pratt's in Julie. There you are, that oil can. You see him? Yeah. And some of these hubcaps from the 80s and grills. It's Anglesey Transport Museum, people. This is only a small piece of it. There'll be, as you can see, there's loads of cars in here. And we'll be going up there in the very, very near future. We'll be going up them steps to have a look at them bikes. Because that's my passion. In a bit, people. Look at that, people. Old Mark 1 Escort. That is one beautiful. That shouldn't be in here, that should be on the road. I had one of them back in the 70s and 80s. I had the 1300 XL mine. That one, that model. That's Escort XL. That in the plaque there. It's one of the Ford's best sellers. And there's the Mark II one there. Very nice car, but not a patch on the shape of the Mark 1. In a bit, people. Here's Julie's favourite. The little Mini. She had one of them in 80s. Yeah, that's a X-Reg, that's an 80. Minivan. See, people didn't realise there were 4-door Minis back in the 80s until you saw a minivan. You got to look back on it. And there's a mini pickup. This is the same as that one what were in Scripps' garage, Julie, an Austin A35. And a little Reliant kitten. That's a 3-wheeler with an extra wheel, people. It'll tell you here, look. 1981. I don't know whether you can see that, but I'll just put it in so you can read it. It's a little Reliant kitten. And a Morris 1100. And look at all these people. Little hair dryers here, look, see. What's that? A Motel B cane.
That's what it says.
Yeah. It looks like it was. What's that one? I can't see what that says. Wise. A Wisp. A Rally Wisp. Yeah, they're all mopeds. No, mopeds. Yeah, a few weeks ago on was it Find It, Fix It, Flog It? That. It was somewhat similar to that, wasn't it? An Aerial 3. I can remember them back at 80s. Thomas. What is it? A
Panther? I don't know who makes that.
Panther? I don't know. You've got your head in shot. And some of the Royal Enfield people. The big twin. Triumph Bonneville. There you go, look at that. I'll step back so you can get more in. Yeah, beautiful bikes them. Always liked them. Is that an AJS? Yeah, it is.
On the side,
Yeah, might have been an old post office bike. So, absolutely stunning old bikes in here. An old Triumph two-stroke there, look at that one. If you're into automotives, people, you've got to come and have a look at this. There ain't no modern bikes in here. There's old Royal Enfields. Is that a Velocette? Yeah, old Velocette. Daft as it sounds, it was 250 and they could reach up to nearly 100 mile an hour back in the day. A Sunbeam, single Sunbeam. Another AJS. AJS, sorry, not AJS. Oh, Norton. An Ariel. This is like an old police bike, this one here. It's probably an old Velocette. Let's see if I can get in and see if there's a name on it. This is what police used to use back in the 50s. There you go, people. Velocette. I think it's only about a 150cc thing, but they also go about 25 mile an hour. Some of these BSAs. Right. I'm sorry I can't, because there's not a lot of room, you can't get back and there you go, look, the modernist bike in here, a Sinclair C5, the most dangerous little trike ever made. They've got pedals, but they also had a little electric motor in them as well. I don't know if you can see that, people, there's a little battery inside, just below the handlebars. And you put your legs over the handlebars. It won't very safe. Well, that's it for bikes, people. There's not that many, but it's well worth coming and seeing at the Anglesey Transport Museum. Some more of the museum, some of the old Shadowbang buses and trucks. What is that one? An old Bedford flatback. A modern Triumph, I think that might be somebody's bike that he owns it. What make is it, that, Julie? An Albion? Look at that. Huge bus. Let's get some footage of inside. Look at that, people. They're more comfortable in them days than what they are today. An old Albion. Some of these. That's an old Vauxhall Victor, but look at it. Again, that's from 70s, 80s, yeah, 68 that one. But again, they were in my time. There's some more cars in here, don't we? An old Zephyr. That looks like an old Vauxhall. of some sort. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a Vauxhall GSI 3000. But these are more interesting vehicles. When I can step back and show you people, somebody up my bum. Look at that, an old Thames. Again, a flat back. And something like that, old Claude Jeremiah Greengrass used to drive about, wasn't it? I think it says it, a Bedford fire truck, people. Yeah. This is another building wedding, people. A few more cars, and there's a few old military vehicles outside to go and have a look at as well. So it's an old what is it, Julie? That is it? Astra Lotus.
Lotus, it's a Carlton.
Vauxhall Carlton.
Lotus. No, it doesn't work alright.
Let me pass you, please. Yeah. There's a bit more mod. Well, there's one or two oldies in here. Not sure what that is. There's another old Vauxhall. Vauxhall 10. I'm sorry about the girder people, but it's there to hold the building up. No, a Vauxhall Cresta PB. Well, that ain't one. Oh, that's it there, people. I don't know what that one is. It don't tell you. Oh, excuse me, people, for burping, but 1961, 2.265 cc. It's a big old car. And the Vauxhall, I think that's a Belmont, I think. Yeah. And some of you people might have had a ride in one of them at some stage. The old Morris 1000 police car. There's a Astra GTE. Is it an old Princess, that? It's an old Austin. But there's no sign to tell you which one. It's very similar to old Austin 1800. Very similar. Some stationary engines in here, people, and motors. Been used on farms and workshops for generating power of some sort. Again, Henry Cole finds and buys these little things. They're not worth a lot of money. Little stationary engines, Julie. As I was saying, Henry Cole buys and sells them, doesn't he? For not a lot. Well, that's a huge engine, and that's a generator of some sort. It's like something you get on a fairground, this. For running rides, powering up. Let's see what it says. I can't touch it, so it says, oh, that's it, and Dorman diesel engine. There's a big 6-cylinder guzzler, people. Another big diesel engine here. I don't know what this is. One huge engine. Again, it'll have been a generator to generate power of some sort. And I can't see a name on it, can you? There's one big engine. One big engine. Well, that's this building done, people. It's in a bit, people. It's an old comma, and that's the bike's a BSA. I don't know what size the engine is. It don't tell you. There's a BSA 650 or something. It's a big twin. There's some absolutely belting cars in here. Some from my era, some before my era. Yeah, they did. Is that an old? I'm not sure what that is. That is it? Well, that's an old 60s gangster car. The Zodiac. You'd have got them in Cray Twins. I think that's an Austin Cambridge, I'm not sure. It looks like one. I'll get see what it says on back. We'll go around there in a minute, people. And that one's an Austin Westminster, people. It says there. I don't know how. Get the little thing in so you can read it. Pause it and read it at your own time. There you go. Here was tractors. This is a tractor part. There's some old ones in here, as you can see. There's a Fordson, a Nuffield, Farm Mall. That looks like a Ford, that one. I ain't got to the front, so let's have a look. Yeah, there you go, look, Ford. Oh, let's tell the shape of them. That's a Fordson Dexter. It's very similar to Ferguson, that one. BMC Mini tractor. Sorry, I can't get them all in, people. I can't get back far enough to take. But you can see another Fordson. And I bet they're all runners there. That's a petrol engine, that one. It's spark plugs. McCormack International. Again. Beautiful old tractors. This is a massive Ferguson, but it's a modernish one, that. Same as that. That's the same. Same sort of thing, but larger. What am I looking at? Did you nearly? A little steamroller. Fergie, there's a few down there, look. Yeah, a little grey Fergie, there's a few of them in here. Henrik Old's favourite tractor. Ferguson.
They've all been over restored, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean like that. You need to leave patina of them as they come out of field. You know what I mean? They'll clean mud off, of course. But these are all Fergies. But look at this. Yeah, and I bet they're all running. Yeah. This is a massive Ferguson 65 for you. That's a biggish old tractor. There you go. In a bit, that here, people, is military vehicles. The old Bedford flatback, and again another Albion. Let's just have a look at that plaque, Julie. There you go, people. I mean, I will make this into one video, just this where I don't know whether you're making out, it's very blurred, people, but you can, if you can get that in and just pause it and read it at your own time. There you go, people. I hope you can make that out. We've got some more over here. This is an old Albion. Can you remember the film where they were in desert? John Mills film. John Mills film. Where they were in desert, crossing desert. Was it some Ice Cold in Alex? That's very similar to the truck they took over the desert, the Sahara Desert. Very similar. And I bet there's no power steering on them. Now, I don't know whether that's a real one. That again, there's no plaque telling you what it is, but it looks like it's a real one. This, whatever it is, there's no plaque telling you what it is. It's a what? It's got also the British dot on it as well. And some aircraft, people. If you know what it is, let me know. Comment and let me know. Because there's no plaque telling you. They are actually starting to do this bit up. I've just been talking to a guy in that where they're working there. And they are getting around to putting all these vehicles inside that building at some stage. Vivian Clare. I'm not sure that, I think that's a hippo, Julie. Yeah. Oh, there you go, people. Look, yeah, hippo truck, military truck. There's a what? Is there? Oh, here we are. There's a plaque here. It might tell you what they are, people. Oh, it's just this vehicle, Julie. Again, people. If I'll just leave that on there a bit, and if you can make it out, because it is a bit water damaged, is the plaque. If you can make it out, just read it at your own leisure. Pause it and read it at your own leisure if you can see. Oh, nearly walked into that, Julie. That's some sort of a cannon. Well, it ain't some sort, it is. Comma. I can tell that straight away because it says it on it. Yeah. And a lot of you people will remember the next vehicle coming. if you're old enough to remember the green goddesses. And there's one of them. Back in the 70s, in the fire and the fire brigade strikes back in the late 70s, Margaret Thatcher and whoever got the army to go out and put fires out because the fire brigade were on strike, because they wouldn't pay them a pay rise for what them guys do. They deserve everything for me and them and nurses. So there you go, people. That's a Land Rover done up. It looks like it's for water. An old Land Rover. Forward control. Yeah, no, I don't know whether you can make it out, people, but I'll leave it so you can pause it and read it at your own leisure. It is sun shining on it, like, so I'm sorry if it's a bit bright. I think that's it, people. This is the Anglesey Transport Museum, obviously in Anglesey. What do they call the place? Newborough.
Yeah.
At Newborough, Anglesey. See you in a bit, people.